Hello guys, how are you all doing today? You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alma. I'm glad to have you on my channel today. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, hello. If you've been an old subscriber, I actually appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Okay, without wasting much time, let's get right into the topic of today. I want to talk about aura. Aura. Aura is an energy. An aura is an energy. It is seen as a luminous body that surrounds your physical one, just like a net. Now, let me take for instance, someone who is covered by a net. We are taking an aura to be a net, using it as a case study. When you are being covered by a net, by a special energy, by a spiritual energy, by a negative energy, you tend to act naturally using that very energy in all areas of your life. Now, if someone has been doing very well, or all of a sudden you soil your hands with something that can attract you a negative aura, remember that I said the aura looks like a net. It means your whole body is enclosed in a net, a spiritual net. This time around, whatever you do is seen through that very net. Anyone that comes across you feels the net, feels your aura. There are people that have beautiful aura. There are people that have beautiful aura, beautiful energy that attracts them good things, favor, attraction of love. There are people that just mere speaking with them over the phone, you haven't even met them. The energy that they carry makes you to fall totally in love with them. But there are people whom just because you've spoken with them, your day becomes as bad as. You will never be in love with them. Rather, you will start hating them from day one. You haven't even set your eyes on them. Aura has a lot of important role to play in human life. If your aura is bad, you will always appear bad to men and women. When you speak, people will hate it. When you walk, people will hate you. Whatever you do, people will hate you. There are people that brought this upon themselves. There are people that are born with good energies, good auras. But due to the things they have done, it has attracted them ugly auras. This is why it is very important that you pay attention to your aura for you to cleanse it and attract yourself good vibes. And a bad aura can attract you negative things. When you go for an interview, you always feel it. Even the interviewer, on setting an eye on you, the interviewer hates you before you even say anything from your mouth. Spiritual negative energy, spiritual bad energy is associated with bad auras. Like I said, aura is an energy on its own. An energy is responsible for good aura or bad aura. Let me take, for instance, people who practice masturbation. Masturbation attracts you the negative evil spirits, the incubus and the succubus. They are responsible because whenever you do these wrong things, all those energies that are responsible for it tends to be attracted to you, attracted towards your direction. And what do they do when they are attracted to you? Finally, they bring up all the bad energies that is associated with them. Spiritual hatred is different from bad aura. Negative energies that is being given to you as a result of course, as a result of, what you have brought upon yourself is different from what? That particular energy. Do you know that if you practice masturbation, these spirits, evil spirits, succubus and incubus, they are always close to you. It gives you a very bad smell as a woman. It also gives you a very bad smell as a man. Women tend to run away from you when you approach them. Men tend to run away from you when they come close to you. It is caused by the spirits that are responsible for this bad energy. Remember, they were actually on their own, and you started looking for them by practicing all this. Just as someone who has committed an abortion, there are some energies, some forces that tend to, follow that person until you do cleansing, total cleansing. You do what you are supposed to do to remove yourself, what is called aborum, to remove yourself from the wrath of those bad spirits. As a human being, you need to cleanse your aura. But I sell spiritual aura cleanser. Aura cleanser in form of a scrub. It is highly effective. What does it do? It cleanses your aura. All the evil energies that you have brought upon yourself or someone else has brought upon you, it will cleanse it and make you to start receiving positive energies as your aura. You will not understand the magnanimity of what you have brought upon yourself by doing certain things. Yes, some people can call aura otro, which is bad luck. But there is, in quotes, there is a little difference between bad luck associated with an abortion and bad luck associated with committing murder. There is also the one that is different, is also different from the one you have brought upon yourself by practicing lesbianism, by also doing what? Masturbating or becoming a gay. All these there are spirits that are responsible for it. There are bad energies that these things attract around you, in your environment, surrounding you. Some people have bad aura to the extent that when they open their mouth to speak, people will just get pissed off. You'll just get pissed off. Spiritual matters is something very deep. It is beyond what ordinary eyes can see. And sometimes it is beyond human comprehension. There are several, just as there are humans everywhere, The same way we have millions and billions of spirits. Spirits are not limited. Spirits are not limited. The way you see human beings all over the world, exactly the same way it is in the spiritual realm. There are spirits that are specifically assigned. It is a spiritual assignment. They are spiritually assigned to be in charge of all these energies. This is why we have the spirits, the good spirits, that is the calm spirits, the Holy Spirits. We also have the evil spirits. Just as we are in existence in this earthly mission, we have people who are good, we have people who are bad. These spirits that I'm talking to you about, responsible for incubus and succubus, are the ones we call the Ndi Akalogori. The Akalogoris, the spirits that are responsible for evil things, everything evil. These spirits are responsible for it. So, it is very important that you cleanse your aura and make it to attract you good vibes. Don't listen to anyone that has told you that it's the will of God. It is not the will of God. A young lady who sleeps with a married man, there are auras, there are spirits, there are energies that are responsible for that. Now, I'm not saying that everyone suffers from this, but there are people who suffer from it. There are also people who do not suffer from it. Just as in the case of committing an abortion, it does not affect everyone. It affects some people. It does not affect some people. That is how life goes. It depends on it depends on the guardian angel of the subject, of the person or the child, the fetus that was being removed. There are guardian angels that when you touch their subjects, you will never go scot-free. They will attract you negative energies. They will attract you negative auras. Life will be so unbearable for you for removing that child that they want to come and monitor and take care of on his or her earthly mission. If the head you have taken is above your head, because there are children that are above their parents. If the head you have taken as a child is supposed to be the head that is bigger than you, that is supposed to be a liberator, that is supposed to be a destiny helper. Imagine that. Let's take, for instance, a child who is supposed to be a healer, a spiritualist, a witch doctor. Or don't you know that there are people who are naturally gifted to be witch doctors? Do you think that for a child to come into existence and become a witch doctor, that his or her guardian angel is a spirit you can joke around with? It doesn't matter who the mother is. It doesn't matter who the father is. This is earthly mission. At the end of the day, you cannot give account of another person's life. You have your life to live. The child has his or her own life to live. Now, if you don't do what you are supposed to do in the spiritual realm, to be cleansed, for you to be cleansed, it will attract you negative aura, negative vibes. You will be asking yourself, where are all this negativity coming into your life from? Hey, have you thought about that abortion you had? Have you thought about that abortion you had in the past? Have you thought about that way you have touched your fellow female or a man touching a fellow man? Do you think that those energies, they just leave? Once they come, they have come to stay until you do what they do not like. Because the thing is that you don't understand how spirituality works. When you do what they do not like, they run away from you. When you have a peaceful appeasal, they run away from you. Those energies will move to another person, another available client. This is it. We all need cleansing. No matter the angle you are seeing it from, no matter the area you are coming from, you need to be spiritually cleansed. There are people that has brought upon themselves bad auras because of what they have said with their mouth. You have seen a woman who has not conceived. You don't know what this woman has gone through to bring up a child into this life. You open your mouth and call this woman a barren woman. You call her barren. Hello? If that woman enters the house, kneels down and pray, talk to God about it. I don't know what you want your aura to become. Another one is this. An aura affects your environment, affects your surroundings, everything that has to do with you. That is why I used a net as an instance. When you are enclosed in a net, when you are covered in a net, you are being covered. You have no escape route. You have no door to leave. You act basically based on that very net. All the things that you will attract will be negative energies from that very net that you are being enclosed on spiritually. It's like a cage. If you have not done what you are supposed to do to clear yourself from that net, because you need that net to be far away from you. You don't need the net. You need to break out of that net. Then you have to do the necessary thing. I want to teach you today what you can do to cleanse your aura so that you will start attracting positive vibes. Remember, it is not everyone that needs a simple remedy to sort out their problems. There are people whom the evil spirits that are on their matter is too high. Therefore, you need a high remedy for you to break out. Smelly aura. It can give you a divorce in your marriage. It can make your husband to start seeing you as an enemy. It can make your wife to start seeing you as an enemy. It can affect your character. It can affect your attitude. It can affect your behavior in your surroundings. Now, get me honey. Get me pepper fruit. Pepper fruit is called mmimi in Igbo. I'm going to put the picture in the front video so that you will see what I'm referring to as mmimi. It is all over. Get me coconut. Do this ritual for 3 days. Soak your aura. Soak that very net. Mmimi, that is pepper fruit, honey, and coconut. Get that coconut up, as in break it. Break your coconut. Pour the water inside a white bowl. Measure 2 spoons of honey. Put it inside it. Take that your mmimi, that is pepper fruit. All I need from it is the back of the fruit. Soak it inside it. Put it inside it. Get a bucket of water. Put everything in it. Use it to have your bath. Coconut water is natural. Honey is natural. Mmeme is natural. That is the pepper fruit. Do this continuously for 3 days, consecutively for 3 days. Your aura will be open to good energies. You will experience a total change of aura. That mmeme, that pepper fruit is it is something that your aura, when it perceives your aura, it will leave your body. The honey will attract you blessings that the bad aura must have taken away from you. That coconut water, of course, it attracts you favor. All the favor that you've lost this time around after the spiritual bath, it will return back to you. For some of you that complain that a man comes close to you and the man is not interested anymore and all that, why don't you give this a shot? It could be from your aura. I don't know if you must have done a consultation. It could be from your aura. It could also be from another thing. But this is inexpensive. Why don't you give it a shot? Give it a shot. Surely you will testify. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you and do have a wonderful day.